Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I'm super excited to talk about how to increase your Etsy sales dramatically in 2020. You could start applying this today with one simple trick. So before we get started on the video, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, so consider subscribing today. I upload weekly videos to help you build an impactful online business. I also have my Mastering Pinterest course out and available for anyone that wants to sign up to grow and take their business to the next level. I will link the link below and also in the comment section. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk about what is this one simple trick that you could start applying. Now, the simple trick that's going to increase your sales like dramatically, and not only that, but help you out with your reviews, is customer service. I know it's one of those things that you're like, what? You were expecting something else. However, you have to keep this in mind. Remember when you first open your Etsy shop and whenever you received an Etsy message from a potential customer, you went out of your way to gain the sale no matter what. The truth is, many of us have stopped going the extra mile for the customer. We are getting annoyed because we receive the same message over and over and over, and our response are short and snarky. I can relate to this because I kind of went through the same thing, and I sell digital prints. All of my stores are digital prints, basically, besides one store that I sell candles. And one thing that I got over and over and over, or I still get over and over and over, is, when would I receive this print? What paper do you print it on? Does it come with the easel, etc.? And at one point, I was like, God, like people don't read. It's like the same thing. So you get so caught up with that emotional moment because you're like just getting annoyed with it that when you respond back to the customer, you forget that this is a business and you respond like short and snarky. And I'm guilty of it as well. And what I had to learn was that I have to think about it in the customer's shoes. It's not the customer's fault. They don't know that you receive the same message over and over and over, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day, depending on how big your store is. And you have to learn not to take it personal and just accept that this is part of running any type of business. It doesn't matter. But this is part of being a business owner. And the faster you accept this, is the easier it will get to respond back for you, like whenever you respond back without having that snarky response. And you'll be able to separate the snarkiness and being so annoyed, and you'll be able to treat it as a business and say, this is what it is, and I just have to deal with it. I highly recommend using Etsy snippets. If you have not done so yet, it's really cool because you could save the scripts of your most frequent asked questions. And whenever somebody asks you a question, you could just upload that same message. And it saves you a lot of time, energy, and headaches of having to type the same thing over and over and over. Now, I do recommend for certain things to create one from scratch. But majority of them are the same questions. So you could just use the Etsy snippets and it's going to save you a lot of time. If you don't know how to do an Etsy snippet or you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Etsy snippet, I'm going to link right now a video and I will link it to the text box below of where you could find my video that I did previously before on how to create snippets. So make sure to watch that in order to understand how to use it. And I actually absolutely love it because it saves me a lot of time. So let's go ahead and talk about things that you could do today to increase your Etsy sales and gain more reviews. And I'm not talking about just Etsy sales. I'm talking about like Etsy sales that they come back. They become, not only the first time shopper, they keep coming back. And also reviews that instead of just getting a 5-star review, now you're getting a 5-star review with one paragraph of how amazing you were. These are the type of reviews that you want. You are going to get the occasional person that does read the review, and you are going to get the occasional people that don't read anything, right? You're going to get both. But it is just a great feeling that if somebody did read all your reviews, they were able to see like, wow, this store has amazing customer service. Not okay, not, oh, you got a 4.5 star and you're wondering, why did I get a 4.5? That's the reason why, because your customer service was not up to par to that person, or up to par to what people, demand nowadays. Now, this is kind of like what I do on my stores. You want to respond as soon as possible, because a lot of times they'll message you and they'll message like 5 other stores, and sometimes if you respond too late, you miss out on a sale, unfortunately. So responding as soon as possible. Nowadays we all have smartphones. You have the Xe app installed in your phone. You could do it from there real quick, and you could use the snippets directly from your phone as well, in case you're not using your desktop. I will make sure that whenever you're reading whatever you're responding, that you read it thoroughly, all of it, that you understand what they're asking of you. And whenever you respond back to that message, you want to sympathize or empathize, depending on the situation. You want to recap what they're asking of you. And you want to be transparent to what they should expect from you. And also, you want to add a call to action, and try not to be such a salesperson. It's important to connect. It's so important to connect and build a rapport with that individual. This is gonna, when you connect and build that rapport, that's when they give you a 5 star review. That's when they leave a paragraph that they loved you, and that's when they come back and go ahead and buy from you again. And ultimately, that's the goal of this video, to teach you how to do that. So I'm going to show you an example of normally something that I would say when somebody messaged me. And that way you could use that same script or the same sample and kind of like reword it for your store. So let's say a customer messaged me and they say, my daughter is getting married. Can you get this to Chicago by the 3rd? I also want to know if I could personalize the sign. So a lot of sellers, this is how they normally respond. Yes, I can have it by the 3rd. Please read the list and description for details of the order. Personalization is extra $5. Or they say yes, and that's all they do. That's all they respond. So if you want to increase your Etsy sales and increase your reviews and get amazing reviews, this is what I recommend to do. And I know that a lot of people are going to be like, this is too much, but keep this in mind. If you want to scale your business to the next level, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to be a brand, if you want to be recognized for great customer service, you have to do this. Or you have to try to do it on every single. It's going to be at first, a little bit of a trial and failure and kind of getting used to it. But once you start doing it all the time, you actually start noticing it outside of Etsy. Like, I'm one of those people big on customer service. So when I go to, whether it's my job, I have a full-time job, or whether it's through a drive-through or like a store and I'm shopping, if they don't treat me the same way I treat my customers, I get really annoyed by it, because I already trained my brain to treat everyone like this. I actually try to do this also on my Etsy business. I try to do this on my YouTube channel. I try to do this on my Facebook group. I try to give people respect. I try to listen, and I try not to take things personal sometimes. It's hard, right? But I try not to. And this is what I would say to the customer. Hey, Mary, congratulations. It's such an exciting time for you guys. Love the Windy City. Yes, I can have it for you by the 3rd. We have enough time. Or if you don't have enough time, you could say I could have it for you by the 3rd, but it will be an extra fee since it's only a week away or whatever days away. I'll be more than happy to custom or personalize it with your choice of verbatim. All you have to do, and so here I'm telling them transparency, right? I'm telling them what to do. All you have to do is place the order. That's my call to action. I'm telling them, place the order. You have to have a call to action. So all you have to do is place the order. That way there's no confusion, and they'll go ahead and order from you. Leave on note to seller or message the exact verbatim. I say both because a lot of times people don't know what note to seller is. So they'll message me back and it's like back and forth, back and forth. So I just give them both options. Whatever they find easier, just do it there. Just leave me a note to seller or message the exact verbatim, and I will have the proof for you before finalizing the order. They love that because a lot of people want to see how it's going to look before you just send it out to them. So this is really, really great for her because she's going to feel very secure with ordering from me. And on top of that, I let her know you get 3 proofs included. And if you have an extra fee, like for some of my stores, I do have an extra fee, put it in there. Say you have 3 proofs included. Anything after that, any additional proofs will be a $5 fee or whatever you want to add. And there is an extra fee of $5 for the personalization. When you order, you choose the personalized option. Thank you for considering me for your design, and please don't hesitate to reach out with any other questions. And another thing I forgot to say, I put her name, Hey Mary. So a lot of times when you look at a a buyer's profile, it doesn't have the name, unfortunately. I'll have like a long username. If it has that, then don't worry, just put hello. But if it has their name, address people by their names. You'd be surprised how just saying their names, like just saying, hey, good morning, Joe, or whoever it is, in like in real life, like, face to face, or over a text, or over an email, or whatever, wherever you're responding, it makes a big difference because people feel connected. And ultimately, what you want to do is connect with that individual. If you connect, if you empathize or sympathize, if you are transparent, if you go out of your way to say thank you even before they buy from you, this is really, really going to help you get the sale. Because even if they message like 5 other people and they haven't purchased yet, I guarantee you no one is doing this. I guarantee you there's a lot of people. I'm not saying everybody. There's some people that do it. But I guarantee you there's a lot of people that are not going out of their way when responding to customers. So at that given moment, this person might say, hey, their price is a little bit higher, but their customer service is amazing. I have to get it from that store. And this could lead to potential more sales. They could be like, you know what? I also need this and this and this. Do you think you could get me that as well? And that will increase your sales right there. There'll be, return customers. And on top of that, you don't even have to say, can you leave me a review? They will be more gladly to leave you a review because of the amazing customer service you just gave them. So I hope that you guys take this seriously and you start applying it to your store. I try my best to give you guys tips, not just the, easy, oh, this is an easy, fast tip, but also those tips that no one really talk about that really actually work. That if you think about it and if you got treated this way and you were the one buying, wouldn't you buy from the shop? Just think about it that way. Wouldn't you buy from the shop just because of the way that they responded to you? So wanted to give you guys a different perspective on customer service and how you can use it to leverage more sales. I hope that you guys learned something new today. Guys, if you have any tips on customer service, things that you currently do right now to increase your sales, I want to hear about them. Leave them in the section below, in the comment section below. Don't forget to show me some love by liking this video and also sharing it on your favorite social media platform. Thank you guys for watching.